so let's walk through this a little bit here. So we're going to run the step. We now are going to have a JSON variable that has the property string, and the value is a string. It's a number 10, but it's a value is quoted, so it's a string. So when I fetch that value out of the JSON with get JSON elements, I get a string. Now there's no quotes there, but that behaves, that value is a string, and it clearly is because this works. So if string is less than 2, the only way that's possible is if this value is actually a string. So this value must be a string, otherwise this comparison would not work. And same as I go the next step, we go data. We have, now we've changed it. There's no quote, so this is actually a number in JSON. And when I use JSON get element data number to pull that out, this is now a number. Now notice the string and the number are identical in terms of their value here, but number is now going to be greater than 2 because it's actually a number. So this clearly shows that this value set on line 6, whatever's in that variable, clearly is a string. It's text because the comparison shows that it is text. And then clearly here, it's a number because the comparison shows that it's a number. So whatever is in this variable here on line 16, whatever the value, whatever the data structure is that stores it, it somehow indicates that it is a number, and then it should be run as a number. And that is my point, that there is type information in this variable and in this variable here that dictate how this behaves. And that to me is the most most important issue in the debate, is that practically there is type data that is carried along in this variable, and it is not evident. You don't see it anywhere. In other words, both of these, this is a string and this is a number. There's no quotes around any of these, but this one behaves as a number. This one behaves as a string. So there is a practical difference, regardless of what the structure is that underlies how the data is stored. There is a practical difference between these two variables, and that difference can best be described as a type of data or some kind of type information at the very least. That's it.